Sunny, hot, cloudy, rainy weather. It's 2017 or 1952. But when it comes to our weather forecast, most of the terminology that we actually use is actually still the same.
However, as our Heidi Waggoner explains, there are some glaring differences in how things were then compared to today.
That's right. Today we have had mostly cloudy conditions and temperatures near 60 degrees, which is a pretty average day meteorologically for this time of year. However, 65 years ago, that wasn't quite the case. Not only did the weather conditions differ, but so did the presentation of your forecast. Take a look.
Here in Lubbock today, the high temperature recorded by the U.S. Weather Bureau was 96 degrees. Tomorrow promises to be a warm one. 100 degrees for the maximum temperature.
The advent of the computer has changed the way that we communicate in the 21st century, particularly when it comes to TV weather. Back in the 1950s, meteorologists had many of the same weather instruments and numerical models that we use today to forecast the weather, but the only way they were able to illustrate them on the television screen was by using symbols, letters, and numbers that they physically drew on a chalkboard.
Here's the picture nationally. In spite of its simplicity, it is quite complicated. Cool winds coming down out of the northern plains area, dropping temperatures to near 85 degrees behind this very short stationary front that runs from near Kansas City to Albuquerque. Looking over Texas weather this afternoon, there have been thunderstorms in the panhandle of the state, down on the South Plains, extending as far south as Big Spring. Elsewhere, it's hot.
Of course, most of you recognize the H for high pressure and the L for low pressure, but some of these other symbols that meteorologists utilize for forecasting purposes are replaced with more visually appealing, color-coded imagery during your weathercast. And while the presentation has changed, something that has stayed the same is the utilization of weather balloons to gather vital weather information to aid in forecasting. National Weather Service offices around the nation continue to conduct daily weather balloon launches to make sure we get accurate, real-time weather information. Just 7 months before our station started broadcasting here in Lubbock, the U.S. Air Force and 3 Weather Bureau offices, including our Lubbock office, actually teamed up in a joint operation called Operation Tornado Alley that aided in providing more accurate information to meteorologists for severe weather forecasting through those same weather balloon launches. John, Terry, back to you.